Hey everyone, and welcome back to Leo and Mia English Podcast. I'm Leo, and today we're tackling a topic that affects basically every adult on the planet: work. More specifically, our work habits.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mia, and I love this topic because it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. The habits you build at work can completely transform how productive and how happy you feel every day.
Episode 5 of our Daily Habits series. We're at level B1 today, so natural vocabulary, real examples, and conversations that feel like you're actually talking with a friend.
Whether you work in an office, from home, or you're still studying, today's episode has something for you. Let's get into it.
Mia, quick question before we start. Are you more of a morning person or a night owl when it comes to work? Like, when do you do your best thinking?
Definitely a morning person. My brain is sharpest between about 8 and noon. I do all my hardest, most creative work in the morning. After lunch, I hit a wall. I can do easier tasks, but deep thinking is a struggle.
Interesting. I'm the complete opposite. I feel most creative and focused in the evening, like 9 or 10 p.m. All my best writing happens late at night when it's quiet.
That's actually really normal. People genuinely have different chronotypes. Your natural tendency to be awake and alert at certain times of day. Some people are larks, they're morning people. Others are owls, night people.
Larks and owls. I'm definitely an owl. And I've spent years fighting against that by trying to be productive in the mornings. It never really works well for me.
That's such an important point. One of the best work habits you can develop is understanding your own energy patterns and then designing your day around them. Don't fight your biology. Work with it.
Work with your biology, not against it. I love that. Okay, let's explore this more and talk about some specific habits that make a real difference.
Let's start with one of the most powerful and underused work habits I know: time blocking. Leo, have you actually tried this properly?
I've heard of it, but I've never been consistent about it. I know the concept, but in practice, I just sort of react to whatever comes up during the day. My calendar is pretty empty.
That's very common. So, time blocking means intentionally dividing your day into specific blocks of time and assigning each block to one type of task. You're not just making a to-do list, you're actually scheduling when you will do each thing.
Can you give me an example, like a real day structure?
Sure. So, imagine your day looks like this: 9 to 11, deep creative work, no interruptions. 11 to 12, emails and messages. 1 to 2, meetings. 2 to 4, project work. And so on. Every hour has a purpose.
Oh, I see. So instead of just having a list of things to do and randomly switching between them, you give each task its own dedicated time slot.
Exactly. Think of your day as a puzzle. Each piece needs to go in a specific place. If you just dump all the pieces on the table and try to work randomly, you never finish the picture. Time blocking puts each piece in its proper place.
And what's the biggest benefit? Because I can see how it's organized, but why is it actually better than just having a to-do list?
Two huge benefits. First, you eliminate decision fatigue. Every time you finish a task and ask, "What should I do next?" that decision costs mental energy. Time blocking removes that question. You already know what comes next.
That makes so much sense. I spend a surprising amount of time just deciding what to work on next. What's the second benefit?
You protect your most valuable time. Without structure, urgent but unimportant things, like emails and messages, can steal your whole day. Time blocking ensures your important work gets done first, in your best hours. Listeners, do you plan your day in advance, or do you just react to what comes up?
Okay, I want to explore something you mentioned, deep work. What exactly is the difference between deep work and shallow work? I've seen those terms but never fully understood the distinction.
Great question. So, deep work is any task that requires full, concentrated mental effort. Writing a report, creating a strategy, solving a complex problem, learning something new. These tasks push your brain to its limits and produce real, meaningful output.
And shallow work is the opposite?
Right. Shallow work is tasks that are necessary but don't require much thinking. Responding to routine emails, attending status update meetings, formatting documents, organizing files. These things need to be done, but they don't advance your most important goals.
So what's the problem? We need both, right?
We do, but the problem is the balance. Most people spend the majority of their workday on shallow tasks, emails, messages, meetings. They feel very busy. But at the end of the day, they haven't actually produced anything meaningful.
Oh, that's so painfully familiar. Some days I'm in back-to-back meetings or answering messages all day, and I feel completely exhausted at 5 p.m. But when I look at what I actually created or achieved, not much.
That's the deep work deficit. It's like being on a treadmill. You're putting in a lot of effort and sweating a lot, but you're not actually going anywhere. Shallow work keeps you running on the spot.
That's a brilliant analogy. So what's the solution? How do we do more deep work in a world full of emails and notifications?
A few things help enormously. First, schedule your deep work during your peak energy hours. If you're sharpest in the morning, block 9 to 11 for deep work and protect it fiercely.
And turn off notifications during that time?
Absolutely. Notifications are the enemy of deep work. Every time you get a ping and check your phone, it takes your brain about 23 minutes to fully return to the task you were doing. 23 minutes! A few interruptions can ruin your entire deep work session.
Let's talk about something I have a complicated relationship with. Taking breaks during work. Sometimes I feel guilty about taking breaks. Like if I'm not working every minute, I'm being lazy. Is that a healthy mindset?
No, that mindset is actually counterproductive. Taking regular breaks is not a sign of laziness. It's a sign of working intelligently. Let me explain why.
Please.
Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focused thinking and decision-making, has limited energy. After about 25 to 30 minutes of intense concentration, its performance starts to decline. You become slower, make more errors, and find it harder to concentrate.
So long stretches of work without breaks actually make you less effective?
Significantly less effective. This is actually the science behind a popular technique called the Pomodoro method. You work for 25 minutes with full focus, Then take a 5-minute break. That's 1 Pomodoro. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes.
I've heard of that. Pomodoro means tomato in Italian, right? It's named after a tomato-shaped kitchen timer.
Ha! Exactly right! And the reason it works so well is that each break gives your prefrontal cortex time to recover. You return to the task refreshed. Over a full day, you actually get more done than if you had pushed through without stopping.
What do you do during those short breaks? Because I feel like I just end up on my phone, which probably doesn't help much.
That's a very important question. The best breaks are ones where your brain gets to switch completely. Stand up and stretch. Walk around for 5 minutes. Make a cup of tea. Look out the window. Breathe some fresh air.
So physical movement or just doing nothing is better than scrolling on my phone?
Much better. Scrolling social media actually keeps your brain stimulated and engaged. It's not a real rest. A genuine break means letting your mind wander freely. And interestingly, that's often when your best ideas appear, in the quiet moments between effort. Listeners, do you take real breaks during your workday, or do you push through for hours?
Time for our word of the day. 3B1 words from today. Let's go, Mia.
Word number 1, productive. P-R-O-D-U-C-C-I-V-E. Productive. Productive means achieving a significant amount of work or results in a given period of time. For example, if you finish your 3 most important tasks before noon, that was a very productive morning.
Productive. I want to have at least 2 truly productive hours every single day. Not busy hours, genuinely productive ones. That's my new goal.
Word number 2, prioritize. P-R-I-O-R-I-T-I-S-E. Prioritize. Prioritize means to decide which tasks are the most important and to focus on those first before anything else. Productive people always prioritize before they begin working.
Prioritize. I have a bad habit of doing the easiest or most enjoyable tasks first and leaving the hard, important ones for later. I think I've been prioritizing completely backwards.
Word number 3, concentrate. C-O-N-C-E-N-T-R-A-T-E. Concentrate. Concentrate means to direct all of your attention and mental energy onto one single thing. It's very difficult to concentrate deeply when you have constant notifications on your phone.
Concentrate. Prioritize your tasks, concentrate during your time blocks, and protect your deep work time. That really is the whole episode in 3 words. Well done, Mia. Okay, let's wrap up episode 5. What did we learn today? 3 transformative work habits. Habit 1, use time blocking. Plan your day in advance and give every task its own dedicated time slot.
Habit 2, protect your deep work time. Know the difference between deep and shallow work. Schedule your most important, focused work during your peak energy hours. Turn off notifications. Guard that time like it's gold.
Habit 3, take real breaks. Use the Pomodoro method or similar. Work for 25 minutes, rest for 5. Stand up, move around, let your mind breathe. Your brain will thank you for it.
The big message from today: it's not about working more hours. It's about making the hours you work count. Work smarter, not just harder. Which of these 3 habits will you start with this week? Let us know in the comments.